At the heart of Florida's Everglades Wildlife Park stood an enclosure that visitors couldn't resist, the home of a majestic African lion pride. This stunning family was led by Atlas, a powerful lion whose deep, amber eyes and thick, dark mane radiated an undeniable aura of authority. Beside Atlas was his elegant lioness partner, Nala, along with their two playful cubs, who frolicked energetically, charming everyone who passed by. Daily, crowds gathered eagerly, mesmerized by the lion's regal presence and raw strength. Cameras flashed, children pressed against the glass, eyes wide in awe, and whispers filled the air, celebrating the primal beauty on display. But no visitor that day could foresee how quickly admiration would shift to alarm, or how a peaceful afternoon would spiral into a life-threatening crisis. Beneath the sunlit calm, danger lurked, ready to shatter the tranquility in an instant, leading to an extraordinary act of courage no one would ever forget. Stay tuned, because what happened next would test bravery and compassion to their very limits. That morning, the keepers at Florida's Everglades Wildlife Park introduced something new to the lion enclosure: a massive, specially designed feeding barrel. Crafted from sturdy plastic with strategically placed openings, it was built to challenge the lions, mimicking the thrill of the hunt and encouraging their natural instincts. Atlas, ever vigilant and curious, was the first to notice this unusual device. Rising slowly, he stretched his muscular frame, his deep eyes locked on the strange object. Visitors leaned forward eagerly, watching every deliberate step the powerful lion took, sensing something exciting was about to unfold. Atlas circled cautiously, sniffing the air, intrigued by the delicious aroma of fresh meat drifting from within the barrel. He nudged the device gently, testing it with his massive paw. The tension among the crowd grew, every eye glued to the spectacle. Cameras clicked rapidly, capturing each tentative exploration. What no one realized, though, was how dangerously this innocent curiosity could escalate. As Atlas began to push harder, pawing at the openings, the atmosphere shifted subtly from fascination to unease. The majestic predator's next move would change everything, plunging the peaceful sanctuary into chaos and thrusting everyone present into the heart of a terrifying ordeal. That morning, sanctuary keepers installed a special feeding barrel, a large, durable plastic container peppered with various sized holes designed to test the lion's cunning and hunting prowess. It was intended to engage their senses and mimic the challenges they'd face in the wild. Atlas immediately became intrigued, his keen eyes fixed on the unusual contraption. Rising gracefully, the mighty lion approached with slow, deliberate steps. Visitors pressed closer, holding their breath as Atlas circled, sniffing and inspecting each opening. His muscular body rippled beneath his luxurious mane, exuding confidence as he pawed cautiously at the device. But fascination soon twisted into suspense. In his quest to retrieve the tempting meat inside, Atlas pushed his massive head deeper into one of the barrel's holes. Initially calm, he tugged gently, expecting easy release, but nothing happened. Atlas froze, confusion flickering across his amber eyes. A ripple of nervous murmurs rose from the crowd, cameras lowering as the spectators sensed something wrong. Atlas pulled harder, panic beginning to set in. Within seconds, calm turned to chaos as the powerful lion began thrashing desperately, his roars echoing through the enclosure, transforming the captivated audience into terrified witnesses. The majestic king was trapped, and time was rapidly running out. The peaceful murmurs of the crowd turned to gasps of terror as Atlas's struggle escalated into chaos. The trapped lion, now panicked and disoriented, began thrashing wildly, his powerful body crashing violently against the enclosure walls. Each frantic movement tightened the barrel's grip, threatening to suffocate him. Children screamed, parents shielded their eyes, and visitors scrambled back in shock, unable to tear themselves away from the horrific scene unfolding before them. The sanctuary erupted into a whirlwind of frantic activity. Zookeepers desperately radioed for help, while veterinarians hurriedly prepared tranquilizers, fearing they wouldn't reach Atlas in time. Atlas roared, a sound so deep and heart-wrenching it shook the onlookers to their core. Nala and the cubs retreated anxiously, sensing their leader's distress, yet powerless to help. Tension surged through the air, each second feeling like an eternity. Time was running out, and just when all hope seemed lost, a lone figure pushed confidently through the panicked crowd toward the enclosure. It was Jack Hunter, a renowned wildlife expert known for his fearless handling of dangerous predators. Without hesitation, Jack vaulted over the fence, stepping bravely into the lion's domain, his calm determination a stark contrast against the backdrop of terror. Amid the panicked chaos, Jack Hunter, a fearless wildlife expert renowned for his extraordinary courage, stood motionless at the enclosure's edge, eyes sharp and focused. He knew immediately that every passing second increased Atlas's desperation, and the danger to both the lion and the horrified crowd. Without hesitating, Jack vaulted swiftly over the fence, landing softly inside the lion's domain. An electrifying silence gripped the spectators as every eye turned toward him, hearts pounding in collective fear. Jack took slow, deliberate steps toward Atlas, speaking softly yet firmly, each word carrying an air of calm authority. The powerful lion froze momentarily, the barrel still locked around his head, as if recognizing a flicker of hope in the man approaching him. Atlas's body trembled, his chest rising and falling with ragged breaths. Jack carefully reached out, gently touching the plastic barrier. His pulse raced, knowing that one wrong move could trigger disaster. He worked methodically, tension mounting with each passing second. Suddenly, Atlas lurched violently, nearly knocking Jack to the ground. Gasps echoed from the crowd as Jack steadied himself, his resolve unwavering. Would he manage to free Atlas before the lion's panic turned deadly? The thrilling rescue had only just begun. Jack moved swiftly, but with a calm precision that masked the urgency of the moment. His heart thundered in his chest, knowing a single wrong move could trigger a fatal reaction from Atlas or provoke the rest of the pride. With skilled, gentle hands, Jack carefully felt around the sturdy barrel, searching for the safest way to release the trapped lion. Atlas's heavy breathing echoed from within the barrel, each strained gasp heightening the tension. The crowd held their breath, eyes glued to the enclosure, the silence punctuated only by distant whispers of disbelief and awe. Suddenly, Atlas let out a desperate roar, muscles rippling beneath his golden coat as his panic surged. Jack steadied himself, whispering soothing words, hoping to convey a sense of calm to the distressed predator. His fingers finally found the latch point, and with deliberate care, he applied pressure. A sharp crack echoed through the enclosure. The barrel loosened slightly. Atlas jerked violently again, nearly wrenching Jack off his feet, but the ranger held firm, determined to save the lion. Every second stretched into an eternity. Would Jack manage to free Atlas in time, or would the powerful lion's instincts turn against him, creating a tragedy no one could prevent? In the tense aftermath of the daring rescue, the crowd erupted into applause, a tidal wave of relief and admiration washing over them. Jack stepped back, adrenaline still coursing through him, heart pounding fiercely in his chest as Atlas shook himself free, breathing deeply and regaining his composure. Sanctuary staff hurried in, astonished by Jack's bravery, quickly assessing Atlas to ensure his safety. Visitors wiped tears from their eyes, overwhelmed by the spectacle they'd witnessed, whispering words of awe and gratitude. Cameras continued capturing every moment, immortalizing Jack's heroics. Soon after, the sanctuary director approached Jack, expressing profound appreciation and offering him an advisory role on wildlife enrichment and safety, a testament to his expertise and courage. He graciously accepted, deeply honored by the gesture and humbled by the spontaneous offer of a lifetime sanctuary membership. The incident sparked vital changes. Safer, thoroughly tested feeding barrels replaced the flawed designs, ensuring the lion's future safety. Atlas soon recovered fully, returning to his proud stance alongside his family. This harrowing experience underscored the extraordinary bond between humans and animals, reminding everyone present of the incredible bravery, compassion, and dedication required to protect and nurture wildlife. It was a day no one at Florida's Everglades Wildlife Park would ever forget. This gripping story of Atlas and Jack teaches us a powerful life lesson. Courage often emerges in the most unexpected situations, revealing the true strength within us. Jack's fearless act shows that bravery isn't the absence of fear, but the ability to face danger despite fear. It highlights the value of compassion and quick thinking, proving how a single moment of courage can inspire others and make lasting changes. This incident reminds us that every life, animal or human, is precious and deserves respect and protection. Jack's actions illustrate the importance of stepping forward when others hesitate, reinforcing the belief that one person's bravery can make a profound difference in the world. Always remember, true heroes aren't born from superhuman abilities, but from the willingness to act selflessly in times of crisis. If this story touched your heart, don't forget to like this video, share it, and subscribe for more inspiring stories.